What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Apex Online Racing Oceania Season 5. Here today for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix here at Baku, round number 4. I wasn't really looking forward to this race, not gonna lie. It's not one of my strongest tracks, and to be brutally honest, I expected that there'd be a lot of chaos, a lot of incidents. And yeah, so we'll see what we can do, but let's go, get into qualifying and hopefully start the weekend off on the right foot. Alright, so here we are in the garage. Checking the weather real quick. I was praying that it wasn't going to rain. I really did not want any rain this weekend. I mean, it's bad enough in the dry around this place, and if you add rain, then that's just that's just an accident waiting to happen, plain and simple. But we're going out at the start of qualifying. I think the strategy is just going to be soft to hards. Still running that little tribute helmet as well. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen my video that I uploaded yesterday of the Elite Series race for Respec Esports at China, I recommend you go check that out right now. That was 2 hours before this race, both of which are Sunday night. The Elite Series at 6 o'clock, AOR at 8 o'clock, so it was a bit of a busy boys Sunday night, but up to the line for our first lap. What's it going to be? We dip into the 137s. That was definitely not a real good lap by my standards. I was in the low 37s in practice, so I knew I could definitely go quicker. A couple of seconds later, Pete comes across the line and knocks us off on a 37.7, I think that was. Not really a big surprise. We go out again. I decided to just do 3 runs anyway. This is what, our second run? Yeah, second run, that's right. So come up the line, we're out 3.5 tenths up. Swaggy's actually on provisional pole at the moment, I think on a 37.4, so pretty impressive stuff from him there. But up the line, are we going to go provisional pole? No, not quite. We do go up to P2, only a fraction off the Alfa Romeo driver. So that's really close, so we can still definitely improve. At this point, I was actually thinking, you know what, let's just go full send in this final run and just fucking hope for the best. Because, yeah, you really, either, you just want to be at the front, you don't want to be stuck mid-pack or even like 3rd row around this place, because you're just going to get caught in all the chaos and whatnot, and yeah, it's just really where you don't want to be. But we go out for a final run now. Stuart pulls out of the way for us there, thank you very much. But anyway, here we are on our lap into the first sector. We're purple, not by much. We do gain quite a lot of time through there, but I want to show you guys the run through the castle section that we actually get. We throw it into this right hand to gain a little bit of time through there, and then we get a real good run through the castle. Throw it in nearly at the inside wall, nearly at, oh my god, that was close. That was, yeah, that was very near disaster. But round out to the end of the second sector with purple. We're on for a really low 37. I don't think this is going to be a 136. I was actually aiming for that, to be brutally honest, but we're not quite going to get there. Swaggy is still on provisional pole on a 37.4. We're about 3 tenths up. We come up to the line. This should be provisional pole. Up to the line. What do? 37.1, and that is provisional pole here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We cut to the end of the session and we remain P1. I don't think Swaggy actually improved, even though he was out again. Pete, I think, was still P3. He improved down to a 37.5, so about 3 tenths clear of the field, so looking good for the moment. But yeah, this is going to be a really interesting race. We're really going to have to get a good start, because if we have a rough first lap or something and we're buried in the pack, or even like 3rd or 4th, it's just going to make our job a lot harder.
Okay, don't do anything reckless today. Just take it easy and we should have a good race.
Alright, here we are on the grid of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix full dry race. I definitely think we're going to go for the one stop. Not interested in trying the two stop. Championship scenario, I think we lead by 28 points over Pete at the moment, so hopefully we can build that gap out. But away we go now for the formation lap. I got to admit the nerves were a lot more prominent than what they have been in the first 3 rounds. Obviously it's so easy to get it wrong around this track, and I was expecting a very tough day with Swaggy and Pete right behind me. Yeah, both of those two not afraid to go for the big yeet up the inside, so we will have to watch out. Hopefully they don't make any mistakes or anything, and hopefully we don't either for that matter. But anyway, we'll reform back on the grid now for round number 4 of Season 5 here for Apex Online Racing. Yeah, it's... I wasn't confident that I was going to win this race, to be honest. But anyway, we'll go, we'll see what we can do. Our teammate, I think, is back in 8th or 9th, so hopefully he can have a good one. But here we go, awaiting 5 red lights now for round number 4 here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And away we go. Pretty decent start, it looks like. We've got the jump on Swaggy and Pete, so we're going to lead down into turn 1. Maintain P1 for now. Bit of action behind us. I think a racing point has actually gone into the wall. I think he's actually been spun around. I think that's Crossy. But so far so good. We got the jump we needed and we're in the lead. Down into turn 3. Swaggy a bit back. Hard on the brakes down into turn 3. He goes for the massive dive. He's in the wall. What the hell was that? What the... Oh my god, really? That... Okay, alright, we got to get it back to the pit. Oh, jeez, now we're tangling up with James. This first lap has gone all damn wrong right now. Oh, Jesus, I don't know what to say. Apologies to James if I've given him damage. I just, yeah, I wasn't looking at the arrow indicators at that point, but man, oh man, that's frustrating. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking, honestly. He was never going to make the corner. So that's really going to put pay to our race. I think Pete is in the lead of the race now as well. So we're going to come back into the pits now. The Ferraris go by. A teammate, I think, has actually got front wing damage as well, so he's going to be following us in. So double disaster for Williams at the start. So this is definitely going to be a damage limitation race. I think this is realistically all just going to be about survival. If we can survive, hopefully we can still score some points. I don't know, maybe P6, P7, I guess. Obviously, we're just going to, you know, go for it and go as hard as we can. Our teammate in the pits as well, so we'll probably have a pit stop that'll take like 5 years to complete. Hopefully he can get out, and I don't know. At this point in time, both of us really need a safety car, or a lot of us actually need a safety car at the moment. But yeah, on to halfway through lap 2 now. We got the yellow flag just at the top of the castle section. I think that's a Taurus on Chucky. Jesus Christ, that was close. Not a real good place to be parked, I'm brutally honest. I hope that car ghosts before my teammate comes through there, but it did, and yeah. Lap 3 now. I think we've got the second Alfa Romeo of Harry Tomato, who had pitted as well. Swaggy also followed us in. Obviously, going straight in the wall, he had a fair bit of damage as well. He's gone on to a medium, so be interesting to see, you know, how his race unfolds. But on the lap 5 now, I think this is James in the Renault. Oh my God, we got bloody front wing damage again. Jesus. Alright.
Take it easy on the car.
Yeah, this race just isn't going well. Yeah, DRS on James. We get past. We're up into P9 now. As, oh, James, bit wide, and saw him in the right mirror. He nearly actually went in the wall. Jeez, that was a bit close, but anyway. So, we're currently in P9. Yeah, this has just not been a good race. On the lap 7, we've caught up to Rumble now in the Toro Rosso. Get past with overtake, DRS, rich fuel mixture. That's us up into P8. So, not looking too bad at the moment. I'm a bit stumped on what to do strategy-wise, because obviously hards are not going to go to the end of the race. I knew that from a lot of practice races I did beforehand, just trying to work out the maximum I could get out of everything. But on to lap 9, we've got Plevs and Spilly. I think this is going side by side. Plevs nearly gets spun out, so we're going to try sneak up the inside. He defends right to the inside. We're still there. He just leaves the space. Bunny up the curb nearly. We do kind of run into his side pod. He squeezes us a little bit. Bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. I don't know, maybe he wasn't too impressed with that. That was probably a bit of a half-assed move, I guess. So, you know, sorry about that, I guess. But anyway, to the end of lap 9 now, and we've caught back up to Spilly, who in turn has caught up to Andre and has actually really been held up by the Red Bull. So we sneak past him just as well. He actually saw us in, because if he didn't, that would have been really disastrous. But we get past Spilly as well, and now we're actually back up into the top 5, believe it or not. I don't know how we're back up here, but anyway, we're still going to have to make a pit stop, obviously, so this is not really where we stand. A safety car really would just be so helpful, but knowing our luck, it won't happen. But anyway, we'll just keep pressing on and see what we can do. On to the end of lap 11, LJB just ahead of us, so hopefully we can close on him. Safety car is deployed. Oh, okay, what the hell is this for? Okay, we might get a get out of jail free card here, lads. We're gonna come into the pits. Is that Dubsy? How the hell do you crash on the pit entry? I don't know, maybe he's got help. I don't know. That's a really weird place to crash, even if you have been helped out a little bit. So I don't know. Has he done that himself, or what? That's weird. But anyway, we're in the pits now. Set of medium tyres, but unfortunately the front wing is still damaged. They didn't fix it. So thanks, boys. But yeah, I was umming and ahhing what to do now. Do I come back in, get it repaired, or do I just stay out? We're currently in P6, but I honestly decided, you know what, I've got one last set of medium tyres, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to use them. I'm going to get the front wing repaired, and best bet we're going to be last at the safety car restart, so we're going to have about 11-12 laps to just go for broke and yeah, drive the wheels off it and see what we can come away with. Everyone streams by now, and that puts us back down into P12. At a fair few retirements as well. Dubsy, unfortunately Stuart McKenzie, our teammate, crashed in the castle section, I think on lap 7 or lap 8, something like that. So, a bit unfortunate for him again. Hopefully he can have some better luck next time out in Baku. But coming around now, the safety car is coming in this lap, so we do need to get a little bit of a wriggle on here. Otherwise we might actually not catch the queue. You see him there, I think it's Contrast in the lead, I think that's a red dot at the head of the queue. But as we come around the corner, big mess, there's front wing over near the wall back there, I think. And this is just a big mess. A couple of cars actually end up with 5-second penalties for colliding with others on the restart. But as you see, trying to get a good restart, trying to gauge when we're all going to go. Because I wanted to get the jump on Andre. I was trying to get a little bit of an overlap as well. Thankfully, I don't think he really decided to fight anyway, even if we didn't, even if we weren't alongside him. So we've already picked one off up into P11. Side by side up ahead, I think that was Spilly and Rumble as well. Rumble and Harry Tomato now going side by side. We get a good run on both. Do we think about going down the inside? Oh no, I decide against it. The Tomato locks up, I think, a little bit wide. We sneak under him, and there we go, up into P10. So 2 cars dispatched of already. 12 laps to go. Alright, next up is Rumble. This is for P9. Hopefully we can get by him pretty quickly. He mounts that curb. We actually get a real good run. We're going to go up the inside on this little short shoot before the castle. Do we get this done? He's still there. He brakes really late, but we do get the move done. Next up is Spilly and Crossy, the 2 racing points. Hopefully we'll be able to get by these 2 fairly quickly. Ooh, Spilly. He just hit the wall, didn't he? You guys see that? I'm sure he did. Anyway, right on the back of the racing point, it offends to the inside, nothing doing as we come down here, and that's James in the wall. He's out, I think. I think there was a wheel off. Swaggy is the other car involved in that, and now he's around again. Oh my god, we just avoid. And man, oh man, I don't know what Swaggy has had for breakfast or something, but man, oh man, he's all over the shop tonight. So I don't know what's going on there, but James has retired from the session. Really unfortunate. He was on for a solid result. Double points finish for Rano was definitely on the cards. On the lap 15 now, up behind Crossy, and he actually goes to let us by here, but I didn't realise that he was actually going to the left. So that was a bit of a heart in mouth moment there. But yeah, nothing, no damage. So we're cool. We can breathe now, just for a moment. But P6 at the moment, LJB and Spilly going at it now on lap 17. As Spilly bit wide into the wall. LJB kind of forced him wide a little bit there. But that kind of happens around this street circuit. Looking to the inside. Oh no, we'll back out of it. I don't want to take that chance. That was not a good idea. Try the crisscross. And where ahead are we? Just, he's still there. Got to leave him room. Bang, wheels. Lock up a little bit to avoid going in the wall. I wasn't really impressed at that, not going to lie. But, you know, no harm done. So we'll carry on now. Right under the rear wing of the McLaren driver. This is for P4. We're going to look to the inside. We're going to go for a dive. Good gracious. Yes, we are. And we pull it up. How about that Spilly and LJB now side by side? Surely Spilly backs out, and he does. There's no way you can run side by side through the cars. Well, there's barely enough room to get one car through there, let alone two. So, 9 laps to go. Somehow we are in P4 on the lap 21. Now we're behind Contrast and Plez battling for the podium. Looking to the inside of the Renault. Oh, he turns in. That's a bit of a half-ass move there from us. Probably should have just stayed behind. He kind of squeezes us a bit there. We've had a couple of discussions afterwards, and I just, yeah, said he just did that just to show his displeasure that he didn't appreciate it too much. And yeah, I wasn't impressed at the time, but you know what, fair enough. But anyway, DRS overtake mode, rich fuel mixture, and we blast past the Renault. That's up into P3 now. 4 laps to go, and we are back on the podium somehow. Oh man, I don't know. How is this possible, honestly? Now we're behind Contrast. As you can see, we're gaining on him really quickly. We're going to go for a big dive down into turn 3. Lock up on the left front, almost in the wall. We just pull it up. He's still there on the left-hand side. We leave him a little bit of room. And somehow we're now up in second position. Crossy takes the fastest lap of the race. So, here's the equation. 4 laps to go. And only one man left in between myself and what would be a remarkable race victory. And that is our old mate, our old rival, Pete Crichton in the Mercedes. So, let's go and see what we can do. Lap 24, we've got DRS. Decided to save a little bit of DRS and fuel here. Just try not to burn up all of my stuff straight away. He was definitely struggling with rear tyres, I think, at the end of the race. He was sliding around quite a bit. As you saw there out of turn 1, the rear end of that Mercedes sliding around a little bit. So he's not all that confident, it looks like. On to lap 25 now, following him through the castle section. Just trying to line him up, just trying to decide when to go or where to go for that matter. We're able to stick with him fairly well through the castle section. He's actually probably a little bit quicker through there sometimes, but on to the final lap now. We're right under the rear wing of this Mercedes, and if any of you experienced league racers have been around this track before, then you know exactly what I'm planning. I'm planning for the long slingshot along the front straight, but we've got to stay with him through this middle part of the lap. If he gets away too much, then that plan's going to go out the window. So, down to the castle section again. Can we get through here one last time? No mistakes. Very close to the wall, and we do. We're right under the rear wing of that Mercedes, pushing him nearly through the castle. Oh, a little bit of lag. Nah, that's not what you want. You don't want to see that. But anyway, we're right with him. Can we somehow pull this off? We started from pole. We were last, basically, at the end of lap 1 with damage. I thought that the race was out the window. Round the final corner though, we're really close to the Mercedes. This is going to be a photo finish as we come up the line. Who's going to win this race? Pete Crichton in the Mercedes or ourselves in the Williams? We're in the slipstream, coming up to the DRS zone now. Are we going to get this done? We're in the tow, overtake mode, rich fuel mixture. Oh, touching tyres, DRS open, he squeezes us towards the wall. We've gotten into the lead, are we going to do it? Oh my god, we've won the race. Get in, boys. Yes! Oh my god, there's not many times that I'm left speechless, but this is one of those times. How the hell, we've won on a 3-stop strategy. We were at the back at the end of lap 1 and we've come back through and won the damn race. If you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for plenty more. I cannot believe we've done that. But until the next video, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.